What's up, folks? Arctic here, and I got some Nova gameplay on Blackheart's Bay. I've been playing a lot with Nova, as you guys know, and I'll probably do some builds, of her and my playstyles, kind of talking about that relatively soon. I feel like I still need quite a few more games under my belt before I feel comfortable talking about her. I do plan on moving on. I think my next character is going to be Tyrael. So that's kind of who I have on my list to play next. So expect that gameplay coming up relatively soon. I've been playing a lot of Heroes of the Storm. Actually, if you're in the technical alpha and you want to play with me, just let me know. I'll give you guys my information to my BattleNet if you're interested, so you guys can add me. I was playing a couple games with Bigness, who also played. I think we played Smite. He also played Loadout. He's a monster at the game, so I've kind of been like learning some stuff from him. Also been playing with people from Epic Games, Wes Phillips and Natalie Brickle, I think is how you say her last name. I don't know if I've ever pronounced it. But she's Pixel Kitty on Twitter. I think a lot of folks know her from Gears. I've been playing with them, and then Mari a Mountain, who is one of our artists at Epic Games. I also played a few games with them. So we're trying to play like every weekend, and actually we're streaming it. So it's a pretty fun time. But talking about Heroes of the Storm, I did a video on it. I feel like the game is pretty dang on fun. I've really been enjoying myself on it so far. I still have quite a few things that I need to learn just about the game flow and how things kind of work out and where I should be at all times. And, what are the best decisions I can make as an individual and as a person on the team, So there's some things I definitely still need to learn, but I'm picking it up pretty quick. This is probably one of my best games so far that you guys are going to watch. And there's a couple things I want to talk about before letting you guys watch the rest of the gameplay. One of them is the settings, right? So on maybe 2 videos ago, it's like one of the first or second Heroes of the Storm videos I posted. I had someone mention like my camera panning was different. It was like locked on screen. And so I don't play MOBAs enough to know like, what is good camera follow? Like, the one I played the most that you guys I probably put in 100 hours in was Smite. And you control the character, right? So there's no need to really fiddle around with the camera a whole lot because, it's a third person MOBA. So I'm very familiar with third person, not so much with top down stuff. And so I thought that this camera was kind of funky. And so someone was like, hey, why don't you look in your settings and see if you have the cameras locked? And so I didn't see specifically a camera toggle lock, like a lock toggle. So I kind of looked at the settings for a little while and didn't think about it. And then after this game, I was like, man, that was just so frustrating. Because I went back and watched it, and I was like, it's hard to follow some of the action because I'm like stuck at somewhere else on the screen, and you can see my character, and I'm like looking somewhere else. So it's kind of weird how that is positioned. And I think I kind of see the benefit of it. Like if you want to stay off screen a little bit, but you want to focus on the action, you can do that without the camera panning back to your character. I think I kind of get that. But needless to say, it was kind of frustrating while I was moving to kind of constantly fix my camera angle. So I fixed that in the settings, figured out what it was. There's actually 2 options. I think there's a smart pan function, and then there's one that basically is a camera toggle lock, so that the camera follows your character versus you having to click around and fix the camera and prioritize it like that. So I don't know which one is more beneficial. I'm anxious to kind of hear what you guys think about it. So thank you for whoever that was. I'm so sorry I can't remember who it was. I have to go back and look, and I'll give you a shout out in the next video. So that's one thing I want to mention in the settings. The other ones is like key bindings, right? So I use a Naga, and I have the 6 buttons on the side of the thumb. And so when I played Smite, it was just like so handy to have those buttons there. But I can't find the key binding settings, and I don't know if I'm like retarded. Like I've played enough PC games to figure out where key binding settings are, and I just don't see them in the settings. So maybe they don't have them right now for technical alpha. So I have to use QWER, I think, are the 4 basically default settings that they have for your abilities. And I rather use 1, 2, 3, 4 on the Naga, which is kind of what I'm used to. So that's kind of been an adjustment for me. There's a couple of things that I think could kind of benefit me from playing this way versus using the Naga. But at the same time, I'm kind of used to how I've traditionally played. Talking lastly a little bit about this map. If you guys don't know anything about Blackheart's Bay, if you guys have kind of seen what I've been doing, there are objectives. There's always a secondary objective around the map for Heroes of the Storm, which really forces action a lot more so than your traditional MOBA, where you have maybe like a power up or something like that you fight for every now and again. When these things come up, like everyone kind of rushes towards them, and it forces a lot of action in the game. So you get a lot of team fights. Which is what I really enjoyed. Now, Blackheart's Bay's objective is to collect these doubloons. So there's treasure chests, and there's a couple camps, skeleton camps, where you kill the skeletons and they drop some gold, and then you turn that gold into the Blackheart, the pirate, and then he turns his ship on your turrets and fortresses and stuff like that, and he starts blowing them to smithereens. So it's really interesting how that mechanic plays out. And then when you go into the jungle, you attack basically the creeps or monsters there. They will after you capture the camp, they will turn on those fortresses and keeps and towers, and they'll start attacking them as well. So it's really good for lane pushing. Kind of speeds up the gameplay a little bit. There's a couple maps where gameplay can be long. If you're playing a pretty good team, but more often than not, I'm finishing matches in about 15-20 minutes. But I'm really enjoying the game. I hope you guys have enjoyed this gameplay. I plan on doing a lot more because this is the MOBA that I want to get involved with and kind of sink my teeth into and see how it feels long term. So again, hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay or this commentary, and the gameplay will continue on. It's about a 20-minute match, and until the next time, I will catch you guys later. Stay frosty.
This enemy must be punished.
Engaging hostile. Acknowledged.
Choose a good kill there.
An excellent strike.
Preparing to terminate.
Mayhem.
On it.
We should take this mercenary camp.
On the offensive.
This enemy must be punished.
Acknowledged.
Take the spirit down.
Advancing on target.
Two in a row.
Acknowledged.
This enemy must be punished.
Looks like you just lost a part.
Thanks for the shield. Acknowledged.
Oh, that had to hurt. Two in a row.
We should take this mercenary camp.
Advancing on target.
This enemy must be punished.
What good's a pirate without a little treasure? Nothing but rubble there. Two in a row. Three.
Well done.
Acknowledged. Gotta love this medic.
Huh? They're all paid up? Bah, who cares? Let's get to the fun part!
On the offensive. I'll make it happen.
Hire, you blagger! Choose a talent! Cease fire! They want more! They'll need to pay up first! One less fort! Good kill there!
Well fought.
Two in a row!
Good work.
Preparing to terminate. On the offensive. On it.
We should take this mercenary camp.
I'll give it a shot.
This mercenary camp.
Yeah, I like that. Acknowledged. En route.
What good's a pilot without a little treasure?
Enemy must be punished.
Strictly business. Advancing on target. Loud and clear.
Now, someone ought to stop this hero.
That one's not getting up!
My sight.
Excellent kill.
I'll make it happen.
You fight with such passion.
Hero of the storm!
I'll make it happen.
We're on, boys! Ha-ha! Let's liven up this place!
Executing.
Don't wait for me! Fire, you
On the offensive.
Well then,
Yeah, I like that. Gotta love this medic.
This enemy must be punished.
Strictly business.
This enemy
Seems
must be
we've reached an accord. Let's show your enemy golly good time.
Yeah, I like that.
Keep destroy. Choose a talent.
Orbital cannon synchronized.
Good kill there.
On the move.
a good effort. We should take this mercenary camp.
Advancing on target. Yeah, I like that.
It's right there. Go grab it.